welcome back to the show. Time to catch up with historic places. And today we are joining Jim Geddes, who's a well-known Gore historian and spokesperson for the Historic Places Trust, as he takes a tour of Gore and Hokonui. Let's catch up with him now.
Pioneer Cottage is an example of an early Gore cottage. It was relocated to Hokonui Pioneer Park in the early 1980s. The first part of the cottage, the front two rooms, were built in 1883. The lean-to at the back, which contained the kitchen and another bedroom, were added in 1896. And the cottage has been furnished with a variety of examples from the collection of Gore Historical Museum, and they're set there to depict the way people lived at the turn of the century. There's the front living room, which has a variety of domestic items, side bedrooms, and in particular the kitchen, which shows the variety of kitchen utensils and objects which were in constant use at the turn of the century. The cottage originally belonged to a family by the name of Shave, and is reminiscent of a number which have since been demolished. We are very fortunate to have this example rescued for posterity. This is the Tressler Pavilion. That's the main display hall of Hokonui Pioneer Park. It was officially opened in November 1992 by His Worship the Mayor Ian Tulloch, Mayor of Gore District. And it houses some of the bigger treasures of Gore District. There's quite a stunning array of early agricultural equipment, also some key motor vehicles, a lot courtesy of members of the Gore Vintage Car Club, who are part of the Hokonui Pioneer Park site. One of the key features of the exhibit also is Gore's 1931 Merryweather fire engine, which could still be brought into active service if required. It examines through a number of artefacts the more business orientated and rural orientated aspects of our history, and transportation is probably the key theme, although it looks at aspects of the collection looks at aspects of radio communication and aspects of domestic wear. But there's some key examples here, small exhibitions relating to early saddlery within Gore District, and also right from the smallest pieces of saddler's equipment right up to traction engines. It really covers the whole gamut of agricultural and technology-based material within the Gore District collections. This is the Church of the Epiphany, which originally served the Mandeville Anglican community. It was officially opened in 1894. Now it was in Mandeville right up until 1980, where it was deconsecrated and relocated to Hokonui Pioneer Park. And a lot of work has been, a lot of time and energy and money has been spent on this building, and it's been lovingly restored, new cladding, new roof, and the interior has been beautifully restored with the woodwork brought back to its former glory. And it's not only a showpiece as far as a historic church is concerned, it's also in reasonably active use, where people within the Gore District do choose to have their wedding ceremonies here, and it can be rented out for such a purpose. Another aspect of the church is the lynch gate at the front of the church, which was only very recently dedicated in March 2001. And it was erected as a memorial, a centennial memorial to the pioneer women of Eastern Southland. Now this relates to a former Gore structure, the Gore Women's Restrooms, which was officially opened as a memorial to pioneer women in 1940. The restrooms now no longer exist, but the foundation stone and the memory of pioneer women have been relocated and dedicated in this lynch gate. Hokonui Pioneer Park is a community facility in the real sense of the word. It's a family facility, it's a heritage facility, it's a place where not only the people of Gore District can come and enjoy a special atmosphere, but it's an opportunity for visitors from outside the district to come and see how the pioneers of Eastern Southland lived, and also to see the intriguing developments that are being undertaken by a very hard-working, dedicated group of local people.
And there we go, this week's Historic Places, and they'll be back in about a fortnight's time. Stay with us, after the break, it's Weekend Events.